Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse, and welcome back to another Miraculous Ladybug video. Now today, I'm going to be talking about all the Instagram posts that were uploaded on Marinette, Chloe's, Alia, and Adrian's Instagram, like their official accounts, because if you weren't aware, they now have official Instagram accounts, which you can go follow. All of their links are down in the description below. But I asked on like a video, I can't remember what video it was, maybe it was a Reddit video like last week or something, but basically you guys said, hey, yeah, you should, make a video talking about all the posts for that week. So I'm going to try to turn this into a weekly series where I gather all the Instagram posts that came out earlier that week and kind of talk about it, see if anything's like big or worth like mentioning, or like just to show them off for those of you guys who don't have an Instagram or whatever the case may be, or if there's something cool or something that might be in the show that's canon eventually. I don't know. We don't know yet because we haven't seen too many episodes after they started the Instagram post, so we'll just have to see. But anyway, I think I'm going to start with Marinette, and then I'm going to start from the very earliest one of the week. So like if it was 7 days ago, I'll start with the 7 days ago one and then go all through Marinette up to the one that was uploaded today. In this case today, it could have been yesterday or whatever. And then I'll move on to Adrian and then Alia and then Chloe, going in the order that I think people will have the most interest in. So for example, I think people have more interest in Marinette and then Adrian, or maybe those two are flip-flopped or interchangeable, whatever. And then Alia and then Chloe being the last, because I don't think people care as much about Chloe. So just doing you guys a little bit of a favor there. So this first one is a picture of Nino, Alia, and Adrian, and the caption says, "Day at the zoo with friends. I've been looking forward to this all week." And then just the whole entire comment section is just saying like Marinette friend-zoned Adrian, which I thought was super funny. I don't know why, but I don't know. That's not really what stood out to me. Like, Marinette and Adrian have been friends for a while now. So, I mean, if this was earlier on in the series, I could understand that, but honestly, it's not out of the ordinary. Like, they went in the Puppeteer 2, and Marinette and Adrian both went to the museum, and they were going as friends, and it was just like a fun outing that they did. It's not really like that big of a deal. Like Frozer, it would have been a big deal because they were both going out together, but now it's kind of like a normal thing. So, yeah, but that's cool. And you will see as we move on to Adrian that there are posts, like all their posts seem to be related. Like Adrian has one about the zoo, and then I can't remember if Alia does or not, but yeah, you'll see that. So the next one is celebrating the end of summer with a great movie and awesome friends. So now you'll notice that the theme shifts from the zoo one, I don't know, that may have just been like a one-time thing, but now this theme, and you'll see this kind of throughout the this video, is the theme is kind of the end of the summer theme, and it's basically the saying like, oh, the characters in the show are going back to school. In this case, it's this week, I guess, because Sunday's like the start of the new week, so in this case, they go back Monday, as we'll see in a later post, but they're basically just doing things to end off the summer in their universe. So we can see all the characters here. Now, what I don't get is that Marinette's not in this photo, but it looks like Alex is taking the photo, so wouldn't Marinette be in the photo if Alex was taking a selfie? I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter too much, I'm just saying. But it's cool to see that all the characters are going, except for Adrian, which was kind of sad. He was probably busy with something. But yeah, and then people are wanting Luca to get an Instagram. People want Luca and Nino to get an Instagram. Those are the two other people that people really want to get an Instagram. Kagami isn't even realistic, so I don't think people are even asking for her. So the next one is a picture of the Eiffel Tower and Marinette holding up a sketchbook, and the caption is, "Sketching in front of the Eiffel Tower is always a great way to find inspiration, but I'm stuck between two design concepts. Which one do you prefer?" So this is just like a way to get people to interact with the Marinette, the person who runs this Instagram account, so that's a cool one, I guess. This next one is of Marinette and her father, and then the caption says, "Summer vacation's almost over." Again, doing that summer theme, or like end of the summer themed one. Summer vacation's almost over, but I'm happy to spend the day working with my dad. I've learned so much from him this summer. So it's just a picture of Marinette and her father, nothing too special there. And then the last one for Marinette is just a picture of her enjoying getting to relax and stay in PJs on my last day of vacation, and you can see it down at the very bottom. That was posted 14 hours ago. Just they had this whole theme of last week of summer, and we'll see that across all the characters for Instagram stuff. So now let's go ahead and move on to Adrian. So this first one is of the zoo. It's just some hippos. And then the caption says, couldn't stay long but had a great time with friends at the zoo today. And then we can actually see that Marinette commented saying, missing you already. That's fun. Next one is, enjoying some Parisian traffic on the longest drive ever. I don't know if he would be enjoying it, I don't know why he would enjoy that, but whatever. And then we can just see it's a picture of Adrian in his car. This one's kind of cool. So it's Adrian holding up a magazine of himself, and the caption is, on shelves next week. It's my first interview since getting on social media, and I didn't expect to get so many questions about it. Thank you all for being so welcoming. So I think it would be really cool if in the show we actually saw that become a newspaper, but I don't know how far they are in producing the show. Obviously they're pretty much done with season 3 for the most part, as far as the animation and things like that. Or at least if they're not done with it yet, they have just a couple more episodes to work on. But I don't know when they started working on this Instagram account. If they started saying okay, so we're going to give them Instagram accounts while they were working on season 3, first designing it, they could say, okay, so in about a year when season 3 is about halfway out or something close to that, we'll start posting some Instagram posts, and they may have had these Instagram posts saved up for over a year. But if they just started doing this, then the odds of them lining things up aren't as high. So we'll just have to see if we see any reference to these Instagram posts in the actual show, but we'll just have to see when new episodes come out. So the last one for Adrian is Adrian and Luca, and then the caption was, my photo shoot today was close to the Kofine's houseboat. I was able to go say hi. And then a lot of people in the comments are saying oh my gosh, it looks like they're holding hands. So for those of you guys who saw the Reddit, oh shoot, nope, actually that Reddit video is coming out tomorrow. But someone said sorry Marinette, and it was it was just a picture of this. So I thought that was funny. Alright, so now moving on to Alia. This first one is of, again, the zoo, and it's in front of the hippos like Adrian's was. And it is of them getting some Andre's ice cream, so that's always cool to see how they bring back that ice cream. Now the caption says, our day ended up getting cut a little short because Adrian Agreste Brand needed to attend a Chinese lesson, which was a bummer. The rest of us decided to stop by Andre's to get some ice cream. Luckily, he had set up shop right in front of the zoo's entrance. Smiley face. Now we can see that Nino and Alia both got the same kind of ice cream, and then Marinette's ice cream, the green eyes is still true. I don't know what this means though. It could just mean nothing, but if we remember from season 2, the ice cream did have a meaning, but I don't know if this post has anything to do with it. So we'll just have to, wait and see it, I guess. I don't know. The only thing that I can see is the green eyes. Alright, so this next one is Alia, Marinette, and Luca, and this is with the cinema one that was on Marinette's Instagram. And so this one is a little... it could imply things, because we have Luca and Marinette here. Now that I'm not saying oh my gosh they're dating or anything, but there is a possibility, because we do know that the whole thing between Marinette and Adrian and Marinette and Luca are definitely gaining some traction, because Marinette is starting to realize that, hey, Adrian just isn't seeing her in a similar way that she is to him, so there is a possibility that Marinette will choose to go with Luca. Now, I don't know, Luca is obviously into Marinette, like he said in Silencer, so I don't know. We'll just have to see where they go with this, because if they keep giving hints in their Instagram posts that, hey, Marinette and Luca might actually become a thing, we might be seeing that in season 4, so just keep your eye out for that. And then the caption says, guess she needed the nap, with Marinette and Luca, but he won't let me make another viral hashtag. Now I think that this is actually a stab at Adrian, because he made a hashtag that said hashtag Nino needs Instagram, or hashtag Nino needs an Instagram, or something like that. And that hashtag, apparently, what I'm thinking is it went viral, and if you watch the Miraculous Mondays, then I talked about this then too, but I think that hashtag went viral, and then the boss of the people who work on these Instagram accounts, the boss said, no, you can't do that anymore or something. I don't know, but basically that's just funny that it's a reference to Nino's hashtag of he needs an Instagram. Alright, so this next one is a picture of Marinette in front of the school, looking like she's out of breath, and the caption is, went over to her house for breakfast this morning, and as soon as I opened the door, she bolted across the street to school. Kudos for being on time, but school starts next Monday. So, again, just another last week of summer kind of thing. This next one is of Ladybug and Cat Noir sitting on the rooftops. And the caption is, guest patrol ended early today. It's almost impossible to find these two out and about when there's no Akuma terrorizing the city. I wonder what they're thinking about ... Now again, this could be another one that implies things. Now I think out of everyone, Alia is going to be the one, because Alia has posted some with Ladybug and Cat Noir, and what I'm thinking here is that this is showing, hey, Ladybug and Cat Noir are growing their relationship as friends, because before it was kind of just like a work kind of thing, like a business relationship, but now it seems like they're becoming better friends, and just from what I've seen in the other posts. Now this next one is Alia on her computer, and the caption is, doing some research about potential miraculous users in history throughout the world. Any local legends or historical figures from where you live that you think may fit the part? Now, for this one, I definitely think that there is some connection to the show in some way, because, one, Alia's winking, which is like kind of a sign, possibly, and two, we do know for a fact that there will be some miraculous holders spread around the world in the actual miraculous show. Probably not in season 3, I don't think, but season 4 and 5, I can't remember if season 4 will have any, but I know for a fact that season 5 will, and possibly like the movie. But basically, there are miraculous holders that will be throughout the world, and the miraculous team will go visit other countries other than just France. So I think that this is a nod, being like, hey, yeah, we're working on stuff like that, and so one of the posts just happened to be themed like that. So I think that this is a nod to that. And then the last one for Alia is a picture of her two sisters, and then there's that teddy bear that Chloe has, except just in a different color. I've noticed that with this show is that they reuse assets a lot, which, I mean, it makes sense that they would, especially just for an Instagram post, but the caption is, definitely cuter while asleep. So this one has no significance to the show at all. Now, finally moving on to Chloe. Now this first one is Chloe with her mother in front of a helicopter on the roof of the hotel, probably. And then it says, flying to New York for the last week of summer, bye losers. Chloe is just like that one joking thing. And we can see again, starting the last week of summer trend. The next one is Chloe eating a croissant and saying, change of plans, Paris has better croissants anyway, your loss, New York. And then Adrian asks, is everything okay? Now, I don't know if this has any hint or anything. I don't know. The only thing I would think is that, this would have a reference to Chloe moving to New York. But then again, when that happened in season 2, they were still in school when that happened, and it just doesn't seem like there'd be any relation to that. So I think that this is just like a fun thing that the creators of this Instagram or whoever runs it just thought of. So this next one is a picture of Ladybug, Queen Bee, and Cat Noir, and the caption is, just reminding everyone of when Queen Bee saved the day. Again, guess who helped these two a little, but I did all the hard work. So we can see here's Queen Bee, and then Ladybug's just like, okay, I don't want to be doing this. And then Cat Noir's just kind of there. He's like, wait, what? We're taking a photo now? Because Chloe really just only wanted Ladybug. And the reason why Chloe is last on the list for me to talk about is because I really don't think that there's going to be anything it's mostly just going to be Chloe being Chloe. I don't think there's going to be any significant value to the plot. And maybe that means that I should move Alia up. Again, this is kind of like an experiment video. This video is pretty long from what I'm seeing here, and so maybe I'll try to cut down on the explanations for posts that don't really need explaining. So maybe I'll move Alia to the front because her stuff might actually be things to talk about. So I don't know. This is just like a trial. Let me know. Give me feedback down in the comments. So this next one is Chloe and her father, and then the caption is Daddy-Daughter Day with the press to promote his re-election campaign. So again, I don't know, maybe this is just like a timeline post. I don't know. Again, I don't really think that there's any value to this. And then the last post for this video is a picture of flowers and a gift. It looks like the exact same gift that Marinette had on like the first episode of the series, so I don't know, take that with what you will. But the caption is presents for the start of the school year. I deserve it. I'm already exhausted. My favorite comment is made by yourself to yourself. I mean, this is something that Chloe would do. I guess, no, it's Saturday, or it's Sunday, because Marinette posted one on, no, definitely this is the last day. You're already exhausted, and you haven't even started school yet. You start school tomorrow, and you're already exhausted. That's, okay, whatever. You know what? It's Chloe being Chloe, what else would you expect? But, yeah. That's going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this. Again, this is like a trial video. If you like it, let me know. Give me feedback down in the comments, like should I move Alia to the front because her posts actually have content to talk about. I don't know. I'll probably definitely try to shorten this series down to like 10 minutes or 10 to 15 because 20 minutes is just way too long. So I'll definitely try to cut down on the explanations. That's like something bad that I do. So yeah. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Goodbye.
The whatchamacallit's called an ice cream scooper?